What a perfect day. Crisp fall Friday, Halloween with the perfect Halloween weather. On top of that, the Flyers are 6-1 at home. They're on a 3-game winning streak. The Sixers have started the season 4-0 for the first time since 2019. The Eagles are on their bye, so they can't possibly ruin our weekend, and we get to just enjoy being great while watching stress-free football on Sunday. It's a hell of a time in the Delaware Valley, and I'm feeling great today, man. There's just something about Halloween. Makes me feel younger, you know? Like, I'm headed back to the neighborhood I grew up in tonight. All my friends still bring their kids there because it's like the perfect trick-or-treating spot. I'll hand out some candy. I'll meet up with some old neighbors. There'll be a few bars set up on the sidewalks around the way. I'll definitely hand out a few beers myself. It's a great freaking holiday. Because when you're young, it's candy and costumes, man. It's outstanding. When you're in high school and college, it's about crimes and promiscuity. And now, when you're an adult, it's just the perfect combination of kid-friendly and grown-up joy. Plus, it's the one day of the year when everyone is basically okay with the Misfits being played ad nauseum, and that speaks to my interests. Very little could spoil my mood today, so happy Halloween, Philadelphia. Everybody, how you doing? Well, that's good. Welcome to Philadelphia, presented by Bet Parks. My name is Bill Matz. I'm your director of fun and games on this Halloween afternoon. Joining me live in the Xfinity studio, he's done an amazing job all week filling in for Tyler. It is my producer, Andrew Frazier. What's going on today, Andrew?
What's going on, Bill? Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, my friend. You know, I'm actually, it's worked out conveniently the last couple days. Yesterday, we got to talk about the Chair Company, and I know you love that.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do a little horror movies today, and I know that's your thing as well. You're far more into horror movies than I am, so I'm looking forward to your list. We're going to share our top fives.
Let's do it.
It's going to be a fun day here to close out the week on Philadelphia, but let us begin with some headlines. That's right. The Flyers are on a 3-game winning streak. They beat the Nashville Predators last night. Everyone is looking pretty strong on this roster right now. Everyone you came into the season going, well, if this happens and this happens, it could be a good year. The power play is strong. The goaltending is great. The penalty kill is back to being good. The offseason acquisitions are all contributing and then some. It's a wonderful time to be a Flyers fan. And don't look now, even though I'm gonna show you. Don't look now, but on the final day of October, the Flyers woke up this morning in a playoff spot. They are holding one of the wild card spots in the standings, and yeah, we still got to get to like mid-April. It could take. Yeah, there's going to be some ups and downs, and I very much doubt this is going to be a consistent team this year, but you look at what they have done, 13 points in 10 games. They are 1 point behind the Carolina Hurricanes. The New Jersey Devils off to an amazing start. They're a game and a half behind the Devils. This is fun. This is good times. We've been going through so much with this rebuild and just irrelevancy, missing the playoffs 5 straight years. There's no guarantee they get there this year. In fact, I'd probably bet against it. But right now, it feels real nice to have a watchable hockey team in Philadelphia. Today is also the anniversary of a very special day here in Philadelphia relating to the World Series. But this year's World Series could end as soon as tonight. And I love a good Halloween and sports crossover. Again, it's that perfect mix of kid-friendly fun, adult joy, and we're going to get a World Series game tonight, and it's a Friday. It's Halloween. Like, this is great. What sort of plans do you have tonight, Andrew?
Plans are going to be kind of easy. I'm going to go hang out with my little nephew and all that. And then, tomorrow's going to be the day where I'm going to go out in my costume, have a few soda pops, and get a little wild.
Absolutely. Are you actually going to go around and do the trick-or-treating tonight?
No,
or are you just going to go
not
see
me.
him and everything?
I'll be throwing candy at kids.
Oh, there you go.
Just
That's
right at hucking them.
I love handing out the candy, calling out their costumes, busting balls. It's very fun.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's great.
Scaring them.
Oh, yeah, you got to scare them. I mean, come on. Like, the parents in my neighborhood just used to go all out, and it's still pretty good. So I am looking forward to going back tonight, having some fun, seeing my friends' kids and all that. It's going to be a great time. But final headline, it's the last day of the Diehards sale. That's right, shameless plug in headlines today. 55% off PHLY Diehard memberships. It ends tonight. You got to go to allphly.com to sign up. We have the 55% off sale in honor of BG coming back to the Eagles. You get all the great benefits of being a diehard, access to our premium written content. We have an all-star roster of writers here, and you get to read all of their work, plus access to the PHLY Discord, discount on merch and events, scary good benefits. So make sure you get in now before this offer goes away. It comes out to like $3 a month. I don't know how you could beat that. Seems like a hell of a deal. You're going to want to get in on it. And that brings us to today's big takeaway presented by Xfinity. And the big takeaway, well, it's that I'm flyered up, baby. The orange and black, it's Halloween. It's the perfect day to celebrate our Philadelphia Flyers. And the fact that this segment's brought to you by Xfinity, pretty damn great, because we're in the Xfinity Lounge, and the Flyers have been awesome in the newly named Xfinity Mobile Arena. 6-1 at home. The home fans have been getting one hell of a show. And they've been getting it from really a variety of contributors. But the first guy we have to point out, Trevor Zegras. 2 goals and an assist last night. He's got 12 points on the season, 7 in his last 3 games. And what I'm looking at is Danny Briere pulled the trigger on what was not a sure thing. It was, listen, Trevor Zegras had a really, really strong start to his career, then injuries and contract dispute. And an a-hole coach kind of put him in a position where we didn't really know what Trevor Zegras was when Danny Briere acquired him this summer. And he has been, I want to say, better than we've ever seen him. He's got a point in every home game this year. He has been phenomenal for this team. You're seeing his chemistry with Matvei Michkov grow. He's at practice the other day, kind of showing Travis Konechny a little bit of how to maybe run the wall on the power play, like get your head up, and you're going to want to move your feet a little, but still have the opportunity to pass. And he's just kind of one of those dynamic talents the Flyers haven't had in so long. Hats off to Danny Briere. He waited it out. I think Danny even said it, there were negotiations back when they made the Cutter and Drysdale trade. They wanted to make it a bigger trade, get Trevor Zegras in Philly, a year and a half before they actually did. And the price was too high. So Danny waited it out. And then this summer he gets him for Ryan Poehling, who I like a lot. But he is a 4th-line center. A good one. But he's a 4th-line center. They get him for a 2nd-round pick. And let us not forget, there was a 2nd-round pick that came from the Ducks in the Jamie Drysdale trade. So that kind of cancels each other out. And then a 4th. Who cares about a 4th? It's not going to be an NHL player. This was maybe the steal of the century by Danny Briere, and Trevor Zegras has delivered. And right now, you go to NHL.com, you sort by nationality. I made a bold prediction in our preseason prediction show, PHLY Flyers. Trevor Zegras would make Team USA.
Ooh.
Right now, there are only 7 American forwards with more points than Zegras, and it looks like he's just getting started. Like his line mate, Matvei Michkov, finally getting going. So we'll see. He might get even hotter into November, December when they have to make these decisions about the Olympic roster. And that would be so cool. What a reclamation project. It was about time one of these things paid off for the Flyers, and it is in a big way. Just as it is with Dan Vladar in net, 4-2-0, .939 save percentage, goals against just over 1.5 a game, 6 straight games allowing 2 or fewer goals to start his Flyers career. The franchise record is held by Robert Esch, who did it with 7. So I decided to go take a look at what Robert Esch did in his first year with the Flyers. They weren't all starts, first of all. It was just appearances. And 2 of them appear to be relief appearances where Roman Czechmanek got pulled and he had to come in. One of them, Esch came in and gave up 2 goals on 3 shots. So really, this is basically the best start a Flyers goalie has ever had to his career, like through the first month. It's pretty great. I did have to go back and check something. Shout out to Jeff Hackett, who started the 03-04 season with Philly by earning a shutout in his first 2 starts, and then he gave up 15 goals over his next 4. But he bounced back, and he went on a run of 10 games, allowing 2 or fewer. And then, of course, a few months later, he had to leave with, what's it when you get dizzy? Damn it. I should have written this down.
Lightheaded?
Yeah, it's like, I'll
Faint?
never remember it. But he just basically lost his balance. He didn't have any balance anymore, and he had to go away in the middle of a pretty decent season. And finally, Matvei Michkov. You saw the thumbnail to today's show. He's back, baby. He had 19 multi-point games last season. Last night was his first 2-point game. Could have easily been a 3-point game. He looked the best he has all year, not just because he's making plays along the boards to set up the first Trevor Zegras goal, or he's down low in his spot and finds Jamie Drysdale with a nice little pass that gets through traffic for the Drysdale goal, but because he's making plays on the defensive end as well. He had an interception on a cross-ice pass that he used to spring Owen Tippett on a breakaway. Tippett doesn't score, but that's a great play. He made 3 or 4 defensive plays last night, protecting the puck, handling the puck better than he has all year. He's back, baby, and I can't think of a better day for the Matvei Monster to come back than it was on Mischief Night last night. And now we head into November, the November part of the schedule, with their best player, at least from last season, starting to ramp it up. It is very exciting that we could actually be in the playoff race, and it just feels a little more real than it did a couple years ago. Like, yeah, man, the penalty kill scored like 14 goals that year. That's not a thing that happens. And like you see Sam Ersson, he had like a .930 save percentage that year at one point. He's a backup and he can't stay healthy. Like, these are things that really weren't repeatable. What the Flyers are doing right now, they have a lot of room to improve, and they're playing very well. It's awesome to be a Flyers fan. I hope everyone's enjoying it, because this time of year, Eagles, we all have Super Bowl or bust expectations.
Of course.
Sixers off to a great start. Flyers, better than anyone could have expected. What a great time in Philadelphia. And that is today's big takeaway. All right, on the other side, we're going to have 3 stars of the week, and then we're going to get into some Halloween fun. Ooh. But first, I got to tell you about our presenting sponsor. Whether your favorite team wins or not, there's always another way to win on the BetParx online casino and sportsbook app. BetParx is my absolute favorite casino app, and now I'm getting into the sportsbook as well. And listen, we got pro football this Sunday, but with the Birds on the bye, maybe you're looking for action a little bit elsewhere. We have New York, the Big Blue football. They're 2.5 point home underdogs hosting San Francisco. I think that one could go either way. Giants look maybe a little bit more like a real team, even though their record doesn't show it. And San Fran dealing with injuries the way they have. We'll see. But with the Birds on the bye, maybe you want to look there for your action. But you can turn all of your downtime into fun time with the BetParx online casino app as well. They've got all the casino classics, blackjack, craps, roulette, and hundreds of slots like Huff and More Puff, Divine Fortunes, and much more. So join me on the BetParx app right now, and new users get up to $1,000 casino bonus back if you're down in the first 24 hours. Go to BetParx.com for details. So whether your team scores or not, there's always another way to win at BetParx. You must be 21 and in PA, Jersey, or Michigan for BetParx. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. And now I got to tell you about our friends at Crooked Tea, because everybody's got their favorite hard tea, right? But have you ever turned the can around and looked to see what's inside and maybe figure out what these ingredients are and then you just can't? Well, that's the thing. But with Crooked Tea, they don't hide what's inside. They brag about how they make their tea because Crooked Tea brews real USDA organic tea for real flavor with zero sugar. No fake junk hiding behind the label. What you see is what you drink. So next time you're at the store, flip that can, and if you can't find the ingredients, just put it back on the shelf, then grab yourself some Crooked Tea, zero sugar, real tea, fully transparent. You know it, Philly. Real recognizes real. So why drink the fake stuff? Crooked Tea, the only thing better, the strip sack in the Super Bowl. Visit crookedtea.com to find a store near you. All right, let's get to those 3 stars of the week for this Halloween week, this much celebrated holiday week. And listen, we had fun with this last week, but we lead it off with number 3. It is Tyrese Maxey. He's averaging 37.5 points and 8 assists to start the year. And like I mentioned in the open, Sixers are 4-0 for the first time since 2019-20. The last time the Sixers were 4-0, we did not know about COVID. Hadn't heard about it. Oh, yeah, there's this couple months in, there's this thing going on. I wonder if that's going to be an issue here. Not.
Little did we know.
It'll probably be all right. You know? That's how long ago. I know, you see 2020, you're wasn't that long ago. No, it was 6 seasons ago. It has been a freaking while, and Tyrese Maxey has been the driving force of it. So for that, we give him the 3rd star of the week. Coming in at number 2, there is a company out there trying to solve one of the world's biggest problems. It's a simple but unique approach to fixing the problem of phone addiction. It is Matter Neuroscience. They're a startup founded by biochemists in 2019, and they've come up with a phone case design that serves the purpose of breaking that phone addiction. It's a 6-pound stainless steel case that doesn't fit in your pocket and is so cumbersome, you'll just get tired of dealing with it and eventually just put your phone down. Honestly, this could solve a lot of America's issues. I honestly believe, because listen, we're all fat and lazy. You're not going to sit there and hold a 6-pound stainless steel phone case and sit there and just flame people on social media all day. You'll get tired of it. Put it down and read a book or talk to your family or go outside. This is a tremendous solution to a major problem in this country, and I am so for this. I might order one, honestly. I was looking for one online before the show started today. That search will continue at around 2:02 p.m. today. I think this is an awesome idea, Andrew.
This is the type of item that I see, and I'm like, I want to know how much money they're going to make from this, because if they make a lot of money from this is like something you and I could have made. Yeah. All you need is a cement block and a piece of string, and it would have served the same purpose.
Oh yeah, it's they're biochemists and neuroscientists. You can go on their website. They're like, yeah, we're trying to fix the dopamine addiction and this and that, and it's like, you tied a brick to an iPhone.
Yeah, essentially, yes.
But listen, this has as good a chance as working as anything because it's always dumb solutions. I see those, for breaking nicotine addictions.
Yeah.
It's just like a vape, but it's just air. So it's a straw.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You get a pack of them for 35 cents at Dollar General. Or it's $200 and it looks like a vape. The dumbest, easiest solution, Occam's razor, man. It's the simplest possible explanation. This is it. Make the phone inconvenient. It's too easy.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And for that, they get the 2nd star of the week. And coming in at number 1, it is the aforementioned Trevor Zegras. 7 points in his last 3 games, a point in every home game. Like I said, he's at practice showing TK how to make maybe his power play unit as good as the one Zegras is on right now, because that one's on fire. He's winning shootouts for us. He's sticking up for teammates and starting melees against the Penguins, which is always fun. He's been better than we could have realistically expected. And on Halloween, again, we must celebrate the orange and black, Andrew.
Of course.
How do you not? All right, we're going to close the show with Halloween fun on the other side. But right now, it's time to tell you about Ace Hardware. When the weather turns chilly, the last thing you need is a home project piling up. And that's where Ace Hardware Home Services comes in, because Ace Hardware brings trusted local pros right to your door to help you get ready for the colder months. From heating tune-ups and plumbing fixes to generators and emergency repairs, their experts handle it all. No guesswork, no stress, just a local pro to get the job done right, and your satisfaction is guaranteed. So find the help you need for your next home project at acehardwarehomeservices.com. And while we are talking about things you really need, oh, baby, it's Mando. That's right. Listen, we all have heard the Mando reads, and they're not always the most serious. They're lighthearted and fun, and that's what makes their product great. But what really makes their product great is it works, and it fixes a major issue, BO. No one wants to be the smelly guy. You don't want to be, pulling up information about who owns what property, and suddenly your boss calls you aside and goes, you need to go home and take a shower. You just don't want that to happen to you, and that's why you got to get Mando deodorant plus sweat control. It doesn't just cover up the smell. It actually prevents sweat and stench. It's deodorant re-engineered to stop odor before it starts. It doesn't just mask it, it prevents it. 100% of study participants experienced all-day odor protection. And Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like a mini body wash or deodorant wipes, and free shipping. And as a special offer for listeners, new customers get 20% off site-wide with our exclusive code. Use PHLY at shopmando.com for 20% off site-wide and free shipping. That's SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Mando's got you covered with deodorant plus sweat control. Say goodbye to sweat stains and hello to long-lasting freshness. Keep those grundles fresh with Mando. All right. The first time we had their reads, they had grundle in the copy, so now I have to say it every single time.
Of course.
All right, let's get to some Halloween fun, Andrew.
Let's do it.
I wanted to put together some lists of our top 5 trick-or-treat candies and our favorite horror movies. I have a caveat on my list for the candy. We were going to start with the top 5 candies. I've taken Reese's Cups and all Reese's products out of the mix.
Okay.
They're the GOAT. It's too easy.
Too easy is right.
And honestly, I didn't want to say Reese's this many times. We just had the debate about how you actually say it. And Reese's got shamed out of me years ago because someone showed me what I would have called a pack of Reese's Pieces. And I was like, they were like, pronounce this. Like, Reese's Pieces. Points to the word pieces and goes, that's a real word. It's pieces. And it wouldn't rhyme unless it's Reese's. It's like, you got me.
Yeah,
but regardless,
trapped.
these are my top 5 non-Reese's Halloween candies. Coming in at number 5, Mr. Goodbar. This is something I wanted to point out. I don't know if I've ever seen a Mr. Goodbar other than in like a Halloween candy variety pack. It's one of those. It feels exclusive to Halloween. Like, this is a trick-or-treat candy, and you don't get it any other time of year.
You can't find it anywhere else.
And it's very simple: chocolate and peanuts, man. Like, that's a great combination.
Oh, yeah.
So that's got to come in at number 5. Number 4, Baby Ruth. Again, like, you do see those at, like, Wawa, but I don't know if I've ever bought a full-size Baby Ruth. I've only ever eaten fun size.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, I got, like, 90 of them in my Halloween bag, and that's going to be good enough until next year. I think they are the absolute freaking, maybe... no, there is one more chocolate on my list. Charlie O'Connor would be very upset with my list because he doesn't believe any sweets are worthwhile unless they're chocolate. He has a very anti-citrus take about candy.
We had him on Anthony's show this morning, and he said the same thing. He does not acknowledge the candy that's not chocolate.
He is anti. But coming in at number 3, Airheads.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, the mouthfeel of Airheads, unmatched. I love just chewing on Airheads. I just think it feels great. The flavors are good. They're tart. When you're a kid, you shook them and they would shrink and they just get all thick. It was weird. I love a good Airhead. Number 2, Skittles. Maybe my favorite candy, but I don't know if it's my number 1 trick-or-treating candy because... that's Butterfinger, and you nailed it. You nailed it when we were getting ready. It's all about the old commercials.
Of course.
The Simpsons commercials, and like it just looks Halloween-y. It's got that orange inside. I don't even really know what the hell that is, but it's delicious.
Yeah, what is it?
I freaking love Butterfingers. I don't know what they're made of. I really don't know what anything's made of, quite honestly. Like Skittles are just, I don't know. Walter White makes Skittles, I assume.
Probably.
Like just a science experiment. But number one for me is definitely Butterfinger. It just hits the spot.
Yeah, it does. I was thinking about mine, and so I went back to when I was a kid and what I would get out of my bag and what were my top things that I would get. The gummy worm. I'm a big, the trolley gummy worm. I love those. The pixie stick. I used to love getting the pixie stick, like the little paper ones. You rip them and you put like 5 of them in your mouth at the same time.
Yeah, man, you're just hammering
You have
those.
a
Those are
giant mouthful
drugs
of powder.
For kids.
Oh, yeah.
That's straight up drugs for kids.
Of course. Snickers. That's my go-to chocolate.
Classic.
I love Nerds. I will go with the Nerd. I love the little box of Nerd because it's like a little shot. You know, you just take the little shot of Nerds and you're good to go.
Nerds may have been a big oversight for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Cuz called them science candy this morning.
Absolutely.
And then my favorite all-time Halloween candy is the small pack Twizzler. There is something about the
Twizzlers.
There is something about the small pack Twizzler that you get in the little plastic wrapping. The flavor is you can't compete with it. You just can't. Even the bigger size Twizzler doesn't have that flavor.
I am not a fan of Twizzlers. My wife, in-laws, they are like a Twizzler family.
Oh, yeah.
They always have Twizzlers, and I'm like, what are we doing here? But apparently they are much more popular than I would have ever guessed. I mean, it is, again, a classic, like the Snickers, like Twizzlers. You're coming home with some Twizzlers.
Oh, yeah.
You're absolutely getting
Of course,
them.
and if you tier them, obviously the pull and peel is the S tier Twizzler.
I do remember the pull and peel. That's just a fun game.
Oh, yeah.
It's very satisfying just pulling it away clean.
Of course.
That's good stuff. All right, let's hit these horror movies. And this is one I really wanted to hear Andrew's list because I am very basic when it comes to horror movies. I want teens in the woods, drinking, having sex, being chased by a maniac. That's what I love. I love a slasher flick. But coming in at number 5, Psychological Anarchy. Antichrist, 2009.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe the most off-putting movie I've ever seen. I have only ever seen it once, but it has stuck with me now for 15 years. This thing, Willem Dafoe and his wife are, I don't know, insane after they lose their child, and it just... I really don't know how to describe this movie, but it has stuck with me for so long.
Yeah.
It just goes off the rails to a degree with some of the most gory and off-putting visuals you've ever seen, and it's uncomfortable and terrifying, and you will never forget it if you watch Antichrist.
And he's such a good actor, Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe is the best.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe. Number 4, Cabin in the Woods, because I like my horror with some laughs. And when you hit the horror tropes and do it in a unique way, that's the Cabin in the Woods to me. And again, speaks directly to my interest in horror movies. If you've never seen it, outstanding. Number 3 is Friday the 13th, Part 3.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think that's the quintessential Jason movie. Mm-hmm. He gets his mask for the first time, and it's the perfect setup. Bunch of teens pile into a van, go on what they think is going to be a fun little weekend in the woods, and no, they are stalked by a homicidal maniac in a hockey mask. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Sex, murder, it's great.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
What else could you ask for, you know?
That's what a horror movie is. Gratuitous nudity, and murder.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2, it's Halloween. It's the classic. I'm wearing the wearing the Halloween shirt today. Watch it every year. Gonna pop it in the old DVD player when I get home tonight. But number 1, and this is just one of my favorite movies ever, Scream.
Oh, yeah.
It is...
Classic.
Like, it's a classic. At this point, it came out in 1996, which I'm like, oh, wow, I was a little kid. Like, it's funny. It's also, like, defines the tropes and then kind of set up the genre to make a comeback in the 90s and early 2000s. Matthew Lillard, between Scream and Scooby-Doo, just deserves Academy Awards out the ass. He is an amazing freaking actor. My mom and dad are going to be so mad at me. Like, it's such a good freaking performance from that guy. I love Scream, and I can't wait for 7, quite honestly. I'll be in the theaters watching
I just saw
7.
the trailer for it. Yeah, it looked good.
All right, hit me with yours because I know yours are going to be great.
Yeah, in no real order. I am a big fan of the Evil Dead series. So from the originals with Bruce Campbell all the way up into the remakes that have come out. I think the last one came out 2 years ago. They are just fun. If you want blood, if you want gore, if you want sex, if you want all of that, you're going to get it in that.
Just Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell. Like
we're kind of in overtime. So.
Yeah, it's fine. Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell in the woods having fun. Oh, that's great stuff.
The Terrifier series is really fun. People love Art the Clown. That also is just like if you want just intense gore, just crazy deaths, things like that. Really fun to watch. I really liked the new movie that came out a couple months ago called Weapons. I thought that was
Everyone's been talking about that.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good horror movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Bring Her Back was another one that I just recently saw that was really good. It has kind of like a, what is that? What's that movie? The Animal, oh my gosh, Animal Graveyard, Animal...
Oh, Pet Sematary?
Pet Sematary, yes, there we go, thank you. My brain just shut off. It's a very Pet Sematary-esque type of movie.
Animal Graveyard. Like, you nailed it. You got it.
Thank you.
If we were playing Taboo right now, like, next card. You gave me the
You
hint.
saw my brain going. You knew something was going on there. But yeah, very Pet Sematary. It's really good, called Bring Her Back. And then if you want, like, horror funny, a movie that I saw over this past year as well is called Getaway. And it's Nick Frost, if you know who Nick Frost is from all of those movies. So it's Simon Pegg. It's a family, him and his family. They go on this little trip to, I think it's Sweden, but there's a huge twist, and it's really fun.
All right, we are about to get out of here, but I just want to remind everyone, today is the anniversary of World Effing Champions. Thank you, Chase, for that amazing moment in Philly sports history. And for the first time in Philadelphia history, we have Super Chats. People might actually be getting into this show. That's fun. So let's hit a couple of these and get out of here. First one from Obi-Wan. Good to hear from you, Obi. Happy Halloweeny. Love to see it. I hope everyone has an amazing day today. And then from K-Red to close out the movie conversation, watch SLC Punk if you like Matthew Lillard. Dude, I think he's an amazing actor. It's insane his range, what he gets out of what you think would be a one note, just his look. And he's excellent. All right, that is all the time we have for you on Philadelphia today. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for hanging out. If you haven't already, hit that like button. 48, decent. Boost it up a little. We've been doing pretty well the last few days. I want to get this thing going and listen and not have the show canceled. So tell your friends, make dummy accounts, watch it on multiple screens, whatever you got to do. Follow us right here on the YouTube page. Eagles are coming up live. They're live right now, actually, so tune in over there. Follow me on Twitter at Philadelphia, PHLY, and follow the podcast. Just search Philadelphia. That's it. I'm Bill Matz. Thank you to Andrew Frazier. Be excellent to each other.
We all silly like the mayor.